Welcome to EngTech Media, your gateway to engineering and technology. Subscribe now for more innovative content.
So on WordPress, we have what we call user role. We have the admin and we have different kind of role on WordPress. So I'm just going to head over to my dashboard. We are just going to look for user. Alright, this is user. You come straight to our left hand bar and then you see what we call users. This is where you manage your user role. You're going to go over to user and click on all users. Alright, currently these are the only user we have. That means on this particular website, the only user we have here is the admin, which is the admin login. Alright, you know there's a lot of websites that doesn't require you to register before you make use of it. For example, this is a charity website and there is no user on this website apart from the admin. So if you have some certain section of your website and you want people to have different access to it, so this is where you set up your user role. Alright, so you can just scroll to the top and you're going to see add user. Alright, so we just come here and click on add user. Alright, you have your username. In order for you to add user, from here you can add user to your website. So you can just create an email for them, fill in the username. Right, I'm not going to be creating that. Alright, okay, let me just create something. You can say John. That will be first name. So just fill that website in case you have website. This is the password. You can generate password. Alright, so I'm creating a user. So now we are going to assign this user a role. Alright, we are going to have a user role. So if your website have a registration page, you are going to set what user should register on. So we do not have a registration page for this website, so it is from the back end I'm creating this particular user. So that's why it's like this. So as an admin, you can actually create a user that will help manage your website, but will not have access to everything that you have access to. Alright, it says send the new user an email about their account. That is highlighted. Now here, the user role. Now we have shop manager, in case is a website where people can buy products. We have shop manager, we have customer, we have subscriber, we have contributor, we have author, we have editor. So this author, in case those big blog pages, blog websites that have author and editor. Alright, we have the administrator. Currently what we only have on this side is the admin, which I am. Alright, so the default user role is supposed to be subscriber. Subscriber are just normal users. They are normal users on the website. Alright, so they don't have special abilities. So here I'm going to make this particular person even a contributor is a normal user, author, a customer is a normal user. I'll make this person editor. I'll just go ahead and create user. So this user can then go ahead and log in, alright, and have access to this dashboard, but will be limited to what they can do on this dashboard. Alright, so I'm going to go head over to this user I created. Now over here, so since I'm not logged in as the user, so I'm going to go back, because this user should be the one to be able to set up this the color scheme, administrator color scheme. I'll go over to my admin. Let me go back. Click on admin. So this is the profile. Let me zoom that in. So this is your profile. So this is the administration color scheme. Now this admin color scheme, all important registered users like the editor, alright, and the administrator have access to this page. So if I make some changes, what you are seeing here on the left hand soundbar, everything you are seeing here, this is where you control them. Alright, this is the default page, the default settings. So if I come here and click on light, you see the changes. If I come here and click on modern, you can see the changes here. Alright, this way I change the color of my admin dashboard. I can to pick another color, pick different color, different color, different color. So this is the default color. So I can decide to make use of this or this. So as you can see, the color has changed. So now keyboard shortcuts, enable keyboard shortcut. So this is where you set up your administration. Now there's one thing I want to show you. It says enable tools bar here. Now what this means is the header section of your website. I'm going to show you that. So this is the admin dashboard. If I go over to our website, I'll click on this, you will see that we still have access to the header. We can access the dashboard here, widget theme. So because I'm logged in as an administrator, if you enter this URL, you are not going to see any of this. All right, this header you are seeing here, from here to here, you are not going to see any of this because this is the admin header. So the reason why I'm saying this is because on the settings, it is highlighted that show toolbar when viewing site. That means when I'm on the website whereby I'm the admin to that particular site, I will have access to customize the site even from the front page. I can come here and click on Elementor and start customizing this page even without going to the admin dashboard. As far as I'm logged in to that particular website, from the front end I can go ahead and make some edits on the website. So that is what that means. Alright, so site language, you can set site language here. Make sure you know what you are doing. Right, you can always set site language. The default settings English. So we have Elementor AI. So we're going to talk about Elementor. This is the username, admin. Username cannot be changed, as you see. This is what we use in creating a website, so you cannot replace that. So you can give your admin a name, a last name. The nickname is admin. So this is where you set, this is the email that is associated with this. Alright, so what you are going to do here, in most cases you should have a custom mail. Alright, custom mail should be what you have here, but this is a normal hotmail. So in one of our class we are going to be showing you how to create a custom mail. Custom mail is a mail that is majorly used for a website. It's customized for a particular website. Alright, so if this is headrest, a custom mail is going to be, let me just give an example of that. A custom mail is going to be we have .com, it will be info. Alright, so this is an example of a custom mail. Alright, so you can decide to have admin or contact, alright, at your company name, which is a site name .com. Why? Because this is a custom mail, it's not an email, it's not a Gmail, but it's your site name mail, it's your custom mail which you have control over. That's your own personal email. Alright, so this is what this site is supposed to have. It doesn't have that yet. So this is the website URL. So this is the admin dashboard. Over here you can set new password. Alright, over here you can set new password from your admin. Alright, these are the things you can do here. Social media login, user designation. You can come here, your LinkedIn, So anybody you can come here and fill in your files, your details. So in everything that we have done, I can come here and click on update profile, and now my profile will change. All right. So if I don't update that, if I refresh this page, everything is going to go back. Say reload, we go back to the default settings. All right, we go back to the default setting, and you can see this our color was already saved. So I can come here and change it to blue. This is the default setting. All right, I think I like this color. I'll just go with this. So this is how you set up admin and the user role. Okay, so over your user role, so you have add user, and you can see we have user profile. All right, so whichever color that you have on this your page is what any of your backend user, any of the user role you set up for yourself, which is not a subscriber. A subscriber is a normal user. Subscriber do not have access to the admin dashboard. Only an admin, an editor, a special user. All right, let me go back and click on add user. So the user role, here is the issue. All right, a shop manager, author and editor, administrator, these are the special users that you have on your website. So a subscriber is not a special user, contributor is not a special user. So all these are not special user. Customer, subscriber are not special users, they're just normal users. All right, so this is how you set up your user role from your admin dashboard. In case you want to have multiple admin, you can also create another admin with a different login that is different from yours. You can do that from here. The only leverage you have over that admin is that your email is being used to create the website, and with your email you can always change the site password, of which the other admin doesn't have access to. Alright, so this is how you set up your user role. Alright, so I will see you in my next class.